Okay, let's dive in. Today, we're really unpacking Novelship.com. The marketplace based in Asia, big for sneakers, apparel, collectibles.
Right.
And the mission for us today, and for you listening, is pretty straightforward. Is Novelship legit? Or is it, potentially a scam?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Especially in this global resale market, it can be, well, tricky.
And Novelship makes this big promise right up front.
Yeah, they guarantee 100% authentic products, verified before they ship out. That's the core claim we need to look at.
Exactly. Our sources, mainly this video review, kind of pulled together conflicting evidence on this. So let's start with the basics, the objective stuff. Is the company itself solid?
Okay, yeah. Looking purely at the verifiable data, things look pretty good. Suggests they're legitimate, operationally speaking.
What kind of data are we talking about?
Well, two key things popped out. First, just how long they've been around. The site's been operational for about 8 years.
8 years. Okay, that's actually quite a while in the online reseller world. Suggests some stability.
Exactly. It's significant. Second, and this one's pretty compelling, is their Scam Advisor rating.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Novelship scores a perfect 100 out of 100.
100. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds, well, perfect.
Yes.
Suggests they're not some fly-by-night operation, secure payments, all that.
That's generally what a high score like that indicates, yes. Corporate safety, secure processing, the website's legit, it confirms the company is real and, financially operational.
Right.
But, and this is the key thing, it doesn't necessarily guarantee a smooth customer experience.
Okay. And here's where it gets interesting, right? That perfect score versus what actual users are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Our source pointed out the Trustpilot reviews are, well...
Conflicting is a good word. Yeah, quite conflicting.
So the company exists, payments are likely safe, but people are still running into problems. What kind of problems?
It seems to boil down to what we could call transactional friction. It's the hassle factor.
Hassle factor.
Yeah.
Okay. Like what specifically?
The complaints you see from, a decent number of users are about things pretty common in this space, actually. Customer service issues, mainly. Difficulty getting responses. And shipping delays. Sometimes significant delays, like weeks. Plus some issues with returns or getting refunds processed smoothly.
So the typical headaches you might expect with international shipping and high-demand items, maybe?
Kinda, yeah. It seems many people do get their authentic items eventually. They have positive experiences too. But you're wading into an environment where these, let's call them common hassles of online reselling are definitely present.
So it's less about, is this a fake company trying to steal my money, and more about, will my order get here smoothly and on time?
Precisely. Connecting all the dots, the big picture conclusion is pretty clear. Novelship is not a scam.
Okay. Not a scam.
The company is real, it's legally registered, payments seem secure, the products, when they arrive, are generally verified as authentic. The risk isn't really fraud.
The risk is the process itself,
Yeah.
the friction.
Exactly. It's fulfillment, friction,
Yeah.
delays, communication issues. You're essentially trading off potentially longer waits and maybe some service hiccups for that guaranteed authenticity on hard-to-get items.
So for you, the listener, hitting that buy button means understanding this trade-off. Be prepared for potential delays, maybe some back and forth with customer service.
Right. You're dealing with a real company, but patience might be required. Your focus shifts from, am I going to get ripped off, to how long might this actually take and can I handle the wait?
Okay, that makes sense.
And this brings up a final thought, something maybe to chew on. If we know platforms like this, even legitimate ones, have these friction points, what should you really be looking for? Beyond just, is it legit? Maybe we need different metrics.
Like what?
Well, think about guaranteed resolution times. For instance, if authentication takes longer than, say, 10 business days, is there an easy opt-out? How clear is the tracking information really, especially when items move between countries or verification centers?
So focusing on the operational promises, not just the basic legitimacy, transparency, and timeframes.
Exactly. Those kinds of metrics might tell you more about the actual experience you're likely to have, much more than just that initial trust score.
Focus on the friction, not just the fraud. That's a really practical takeaway. Thanks for breaking that down for us.
Happy to.
And thanks to you for joining us for this deep dive. Hopefully this helps you navigate your next potential purchase.